morning, Mgtow, man, freedom fighter Mgtow. My video comes to you today just because I'm free and I want to share my free news and my Mgtow experiences through this last week. It's Friday. I'm headed to the golf course on the other side of town, west side of town. My under $20 golf, $20 to golf today. Exactly like, I don't know, 18 change. But today's video is because I listened to The Secret's 33, I believe I pronounced that right, and Villain Van Doom this morning. Some of my subscribers I subscribe to, and the difference of messages that we can get from Mgtow men. We have a variety of ways we go Mgtow, a variety of things. We have LFA, who's got the kick brunch approach that hits it right in the head and gives some of his experiences to The Secret's 33 that basically is talking about today, like his experiences, like his in-depth dating experiences when he looks back at the one that maybe would have caught his eye and caught his attention, but got ruined by people chirping in their ear. And that's where I want to go into him today. And what I'm not really I'm just learning from his experiences and the example that I get from that. And this is for you Mgtow men, so when you listen, you can understand how that can fit in your life. And how it fits into my life is being through those relationships, seeing those relationships, and experiencing that one or those couple, like, wow, she had her aunt where she had her girlfriends chirping in her ear, and they're don't think I'm a quality guy, or I'm that good, or I'm gonna keep up what I say I'm gonna do, or what, you know what I mean? Like, it's just some of those things that I remember, the feedback on breakups or things that kind of like, all right, well, I get it, and where they're at today, and some of the things that he said, where his girl that he got in 2006, where she's at today. And understanding that women are going to hit the wall. If their behavior is that way before, and they feed you with that shithole line of he was this, he didn't, it's gonna keep happening. So it's just the reflection today on that was just amazing, and how it came to me, and how today I see the shit come really fast. Like, the shit comes fast to me, and I'm like, oh my god. All right. So, morning ride share this morning. It's bachelorette fever here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Bachelorettes come here from all over. I mean, it is cheap. You can get around pretty good, comparable to like Hollywood or fancy places. And the reason why I think bachelorette parties come here is for attention. They hear of Scottsdale, they hear of wealth, they hear of nice cars, they hear of all the stuff on TV, the glamour and all that. So, and that where that video fits in, I'm like, so 10 girls today, dropped her off, 10 girls, all went to college together. And my first response to her was like, oh, I hope everybody gets along. And I hope there's no emotional times where, you know. And then I asked her a question. Everybody, 70% of the women that are coming on this trip are married. So what happens to the other 3? Do they bring the single boys around? Do they not? I don't, you know. And here's another thing. If they're in a rocky marriage, or things aren't going well, and they're not seeing eye to eye, is it okay for her to be here? Or should they be working on that marriage? And then that temptation. You know, Scottsdale's full of temptation. Hookers are, man, geez, you can get a quickie. I was doing some research. You can get a quickie for like $40. It's like, do I have to look at you? Anyway, so what I'm saying is, coming back to Secrets 33, is when he said those people that chirp in your ear, women are not loyal. That's what his topic was today. They're not loyal. The monkey branching, the church, like unhappiness. Women are in it for themselves. They're not in it for anybody else but themselves. Like he said, they're not even loyal to each other. But just a reflection and how I can compare it to shit today is just amazing, and how I can compare his video to what's going on in my life, and that's why I'm freedom. That's why I'm freedom fighter. I fight for freedom every day. The temptation is right next to me all the time. I reach for it. It's not hard. So that being said, that was what I got off Secrets 33. The other one is Villain Von Doom. The man is profound. He's a little slower in speech, a little profound. If you watch his video, it's meaty. His visual to his videos. It's dark. It's like But then when he comes on, it has the like a song playing in the background where it kind of puts you to rest. And his approach is his not just about women. He doesn't talk about the woman. He talks about the man and what he should do now. That maybe you've learned from those things, but now what you should do to go on. And his topic today was grab your passport. I have mine. I want to go somewhere so bad right now. And listening to him, it gets me. There's going to be a place. There's going to be a time where I take off this year. I have connections for just this year that I'm going to utilize. Everything else is taken care of. Financially, my responsibilities are in, growth is in, but I'm setting aside a couple, $1,000 to experiences because my flight is taken care of this year. I want to go somewhere. I'm going to probably go to Asia just because our dollar goes further over there. I would love to go to Wimbledon. I would love to go to the French Open, but it would blow all my money in a week when I could do 3 over there. So, man, what I got from Villain Van Doom today is he's talking about grab your passport, but also take responsibility for yourself. Who you are, build you, take care of you, nurture you. And like I think, and I do all the time with my buddy, Coach TC out there, hey, we eat well and we eat well together. We'll make each other food. Like, hey, let's barbecue. Let's grab some steaks. All right, let's go. And so the two Mgtows I listen to are awesome. And that's why I think we all need to express that. I met 2 men last week. Uber passenger, gentleman, he just got done with knee surgery. Awesome guy. Went through a shit show of being the man. He's such a good dude, from what I read, that like just inside of him is burning. He wants to help. He wants to see things through. He talked to me. He's like, man, I wish I would have, did some like marriage, like just hearing people's story. Maybe I could help them or shed some light in their life. I don't suggest my age group get married. He's already been there. He poured out. He was like, hey, I was married for a long time. She was going to be my, that was their promise to each other. And just texted me the other day, seeing how he's doing. He went in for knee surgery. He's out. He's doing well. Keep him on your thoughts. The man is a cool guy. I would have never thought 10 years ago I'd be talking to a man that is very, well-educated. Doctor, trauma doctor, But, man, we all see the same sun. And we sat and talked for about 5 minutes after the ride, and he went in and did his thing. But I kept in contact with this man. I felt it like it was on my heart. And I just want us men to see what we can bring to each other. I'm glad that Mgtow, when I first started listening to Mgtow 2 years ago, it was getting kind of like, all right, what are we doing here? And we, some of them were full monks. Some of them were like putting each other down for not doing it right way. There is no right way, gentlemen. It's up to you. It's your choice. It's your life. But I just wanted to pass on some of the things that I learned from today's messages from other Mgtow men, and how I'm gonna keep learning. The only way we can learn is from each other. My experiences I ran into a gentleman right now, was doing his morning walk, my landlord, and we were talking. He's like, man, long time no see. He travels. Him and his lady are girlfriend, boyfriend. They're not getting married. She does her thing. They're older. They're in their 60s. He was like, yeah, I go with my son in Maui, and he did some real estate in Hawaii. He did trucking, just some of this stuff. And he's like, yeah, good for you, and he saw me at my low when I first got this place. I was in like, hey, I need this. Let's go. And I've made him very proud attendant. He's made well off me. He knows it. He's trying to sell. Should I buy in a high market? That's another man choice I gotta make. But just some experiences he was like trying to remind me of today. The lady that I dated, her son plays Major League Baseball, and I saw him through the minor leagues. I provided. So when I talk about airline, I provided for this family an airline ticket that any kid could fly anywhere for free. She could fly for free. I'll go into extended vacations on another video, but he likes to bring her up just because of his status. Dylan made it up to the majors last year. Hit his first home run in Wrigley Field. I was in San Diego at a bar when it happened. I'm like, oh my God, I saw this kid go through minor leagues. Took him to saw him play in Puerto Rico. But he likes to. It fired me up because it's hard because I that's my kryptonite of story that really turned me to take care of myself. And we all have those gentlemen, but he likes to talk about them. And I turn it into bar talk. When I say, what I turn it into now is like humor. Yes, I'm reminding myself of it, but it's like to get laughter out of myself. I say, oh yeah, well, I meet people in my rideshare that are from PA, and they know this kid because he's a phenom through their organization. Really hasn't stuck it in the majors yet, but they know of this kid, and a lot of kids in the Phoenix area and the Scottsdale area know this kid, and I just say, hey, if you ever see Dylan in the outfield, I was like, tell him his mom's hot, I try to make light of it, and that's where the humility comes in. So off these two videos, I don't want to go into it too deep because this is what I'm going to golf, and I want to bring it down a notch here. I'm almost there over here, Willow Creek in Sun City. It's an awesome area. All the retired people, you learn stories and stuff over here too. Gentlemen, I want people to keep their eyes open, ears open this summer. Times are good, like I say, put it in your pocket. When times are lean, put it in your heart. Don't let this Mgtow lifestyle and the way that you're going your own way and getting yourself right understand to keep flowing, and don't let these women predict your present and future outcome from because your past, that's the thing, is I've changed. Is my past experiences do not let my present and future outcome go, and a lot of them have to do with bad choices of mediocre women. Stay up. I hope everybody got something today out of this. My story is keep learning from different Mgtow men. We all got a story. We all come from a different walk, but it all comes down to, hey, these stories weren't talked about. We weren't like shinned upon if we said, oh, I think her girlfriend, we didn't know how to talk about it. And now we are, gentlemen. Stay up, stay out. And I'm out for today. Freedom Fighter Mgtow, out.